Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Mediterranean Avenue at a cost of $40. When you start Monopoly and you go all the way around, it is the 41st roll. But if you start from 0 and you go to Go, Go is the 41, the Mediterranean is 42, the Baltic is 43. Excuse me, the Mediterranean is 42, the Baltic is 43. But if you use the dice and you go all the way around and you're sitting on the corner, because the penny doesn't count, right? If the penny doesn't count, then you either go to the railroad at number 5, or you go to the corner at number 10, which in this game is each corner gets a number to it. The first corner is 1, the second corner is 2, the third corner is 3, and the fourth corner is 4. At number 31 says go to jail. 7 times 3, 7 plus 3 equals 37. It's the French roulette. So what happens now is what I did is I took my 7286 and I took the 8 and 8 world. Okay, the 8 and 8 world, okay, is this. You see the way it's in on the inside? Well, let me show you a little bit better. Can you see the triangle? See the triangle? Because in this world, you have to run with these squares. It's very easy to bubble a square. It's very easy to make a design. I got designs all over the place. I'll just show you one of my designs. You come into the world, your parents are holding your hands. Why? Because they're 1 and 3. When you add up 2, 4, 6, 8, it equals 20. 20. You become one part of it. 6. Because when you have 20, you have 2 times 6. Because the 0 equals 2. 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 12. That's your 24 hours. And then 20. 20. 12, 20, 12 is actually 64, which is man of 1, okay? But when everything comes and you start to come into life after your bar mitzvah, this is what happens to you. The matrix ties you up. They got an I-20 on one side, 21. 41 is the number of the Mediterranean in Monopoly. It is also go when you start from 1 and say go 40, you're on 41. And there's 21, and 21 is 41, 41 is 82, and that is TH, time heaven. If you use the words or letters or initials of TH for time heaven, it's from 4th that it begins, and it goes all the way up to 99th. But there's a difference between 98 and 89. When you go 8 times 9 and 8 plus 9, and you add the 89, you get one answer. But when you do the same thing and add the 98 the reverse, you get another answer. They're both time heaven. TH and TH is 28 and 28 is 56. It's the comets that come. 3 times 47, which is the number of time on one side, is 141. When you do 2 sides, because there's 2 sides like you saw, it's 282. Time heaven. So now when we look at the Monopoly, I'm going to show you a little thing, and I'm way behind. I'm so behind that I can't even start my car. I can't start it. But what's keeping me going is I'm starting to see tons of stuff all over the place. Everything I see, even the blood. RHO, horses. What does a horse say? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. The nostrils are so big. It has something to do with the blood. Halloween. The reasons for the Mayan saying the first 5 days of October are unlucky. Anything, just about anything, whatever you talk about, I can jump right into it. But I need to stay focused, and alone, it's hard to stay focused when I have 102 things to do. So what I'm going to show you is, here's my number, 7286. We take away 4136. What is that? 4136 is the multiple of the 88 world. I'm going to draw that 88 now. It's the 88 world. Here's your 88 world. It's on the side of the Magen David. And you see the empty space? Well, all you got to do is draw that line. And those are the 6 points in your Magen David. this design over here, okay, on 4136. What is 4136? I just showed you 88. The initials of the word 88 in French equal to 47. When I use the same initials to multiply the number, I come to 4136, which is short line railway in Monopoly, 36, and it leads all the way to 41, which is go. So we're stuck on chance, Park Place, luxury tax, and boardwalk. On the other side of the coin, we have Mediterranean, the Baltic, income tax, and we're all stuck because we have to pay 10%, which is our mind. Okay? One side explains the other side of the corner. So now what we have is, if we take 41 and 36, 36 roll would actually put us on chance, and the next one would put us on the Mediterranean, on the other side of go. So we're 1 on one side, and we're 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. 1 and 4 is the way it actually started, 1 and 4. So when you do that, we end up with an answer of 3150. How come it's not there? We end up with an answer of 3150. This 3150, okay, the difference of 19 is the 1 moon. This is the coin in the middle of the field, the beaver. If you don't know what the beaver is yet, the beaver divides the two sides of the field. So it's a coin. It's exactly like in all these crazy things we've been looking at and seen these coins. Why is the coin? And that's why the Jewish people, the coin has to sit out, because on one side of the coin it's round. It looks like the full moon. On the other side of the coin it's flat. And the reason it's flat is because when they turn it sideways you can't see it. So that's why we have the coin. And that way when the coin is in, you have to jump over the coin. Because the 50-yard line, you have to move back 7 times 7 is 49, and the coin fits right there. But you can't get next to the coin. So you back up to 6 times 8, which is 48. And now you can go around the coin, and this is football, and at the same time it's the game of craps. Both these games go around that coin. Now when you go 8 times 6 is 48, okay, and you multiply it, I'm going to see if I have that. 8 times 6 is 48. Where's that paper? Well, I'm going to have to do it over here. 8 times 6 equals 48 times 37, because that's the position they had put us in. 45 is Fox. 46 is the cycle of both 4 and 6, both sides, the two sides of the head. So they have to work out on 37 times 48, 1/2 of the whole 8 of the heaven. When you multiply that up, you get the Einstein theory. Now, when you go to the crap table and you make a bet on 8 or 6, whichever one comes out, your payoff is 7 to 6. That's how it works. 48 and 37 equals 85. Now, 85 is the runner. The runner, 85, runs from 2, where Venus is, to 5, where Pluto is, to 8, where Neptune is, and it keeps going Pluto, Neptune, Pluto, Neptune, Pluto, Neptune, Pluto, Neptune, which tells us we're possibly still inside of Pluto. So no matter what's coming from the sky, no matter what's coming from anywhere, we ain't outside. We're inside. So whatever happens is going to be caused to happen. And when we get out of this game, they flip a switch, and we ain't even here, because we're only here because we're operating the machine through a far, far, far away galaxy. How do I know? Have you ever played Nintendo games? Have you ever played Pac-Man? Well, Pac-Man, okay, I don't know if I have this here. There's so many things. There's so many things. So let me finish with this first. So when we create 3150, which is left over from the game, because this, okay, is the number I get, 3641, and 3643 is who we are. I'm from the Baltic. Why? Because 2 times 3643 equals to 7286. 7286 equals, divided by 8, equals to 910. 910.75. Why? Because we are 3/4 or 1/4. We are 1/4 that's taken away from us. That makes up, that's why we go 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. Because we're missing the quarter. It's in the center of the field causing distraction in the moon. 910 or 91 is the angel spirit. When you have 3 times 91, when you have 3 times 91, it makes 273. When you have 273, 2 times 7 makes the cross 14. 7 times 3 is 21, which is the cube, which goes in your head. Split your head open. Put the cube in. Put the Cuban cigars in, right? Because it's a Cuban cigar that actually stands up, and I have so many. I'm going to show you what I'm working on right now. Because of the videos that fell back, these are all the books I wrote in the last 10 days. Okay, I go about 30 to 40 pages a day, easy, easy. And I'm not scared to throw it out. So we have 7286. Now I'm going to go back and forth with this. I'm very sorry. When I multiply this or add it, it becomes 7284. 7284 would be the average. We'd read the 7284. So now you know how to find the center house. 7 and 2 is 9. 8 and 4 is 3. That's number 39. Now number 39 is right here. I'm going to try and show you this. You see over here? Anytime you have a line that goes right through, you don't need an X. One line splits this circle up to create 18. If you have 2 lines in it, it now creates 88, 28. So I put one line inside a 0 to create its own 8 out of 0. And now on one side of this coin and the other side of this coin, it would actually be like a Pokemon doll. All you got to do is go to the other side of the boardwalk and you can play in the same house just on the other side. But this one split you up and put you on the other side. Now when we add the X inside the O, X is automatically 24. O is 15. Equals to 39? Well, guess what? I live at exit 158. I live on the road 158 and my exit is 39. These are the numbers. The 1 spirit is 6 of the 9 birth. This is your 7286. Now, this is what happens when you divide it. We get 910. That's my old address. 7284 is a distance of 12 apart, 6 and 6 dice. Now the question is, what is that 6 and 6 dice? Well, when you take the 6 and 6 dice and you put it down on the table, whichever way you go, you end up with waterworks or you end up with electric company. Electric company is 53. And the number 53 is the creation of E. That means we are electronically put into this place, born by the skin. That's why the bodies can't learn as fast as cats, because we're born into these bodies. We don't have eyes like the cat, but I have eyes like the cat because of these glasses. Unless I put you with my eyes right here. Then they'll stick that stinking light inside your eye. That blue light inside your eye that comes off of every single camera that we have just about. The blue light we've put over there that has shown clarity to everybody. The shield they put over the cat's eyes. Now my question is it supposed to be a cat? Or the circle of life is supposed to be the lions and the tigers and bears? Because they say bouillon. They say million. They say trillion. They always say lion, but when do they say cat? Catastrophic? Cat's got your tongue? Maybe the cat should be a rabbit and we shouldn't have cats in the house. That's why the cats, who are actually more intelligent than you can think, are burying their crap underneath the ground. They know. They're the cats because if you take a look at their eye, they can see both sides of the lens. They're actually, these cats in our house, actually, I believe, are working for the machine. But we bring them into our house. Cats and dogs, just like the electric car, put your tail up, pick up the electricity, smell someone else's ass. You know what's going on. It's all about vibration and it's all about the smell. It's not about what you say and what you think and the way you think it is. I'm not quite sure what I actually have done yet. I wanted to see if I can pick something up and show you. Let's see. The other thing is, you want to know about mind control? That thing in the back of your throat here, it's a vibrator. They pick it up. Hemorrhoid, synthroid, thyroid, all mind control. Up your ass. Your hips, Elvis Presley, your hips, the H of your hips and the I of your hips, because I and I is because you're reading from your eyes up ear of one eye, and in your hips, they pick you up. We are being monitored 24 hours a day. I'm sorry, not when we sleep, because we're lying down when we think. It goes east and west. They need us to go north and south. That's why everything is angled like this on this earth. So they pick us up on most angles. This is not north and south. This is north and south. They call it southeast and southwest and northeast and northwest, but that's not what it is. It's to pick up the communication. Now, there's a lot of things to do. One of the things I'm going to come back with very soon, or I just want to show you something on the dice. The dice are made like this. Wow, my teeth. This is the 2 dice. This is the 1 dice. When I put the 1 in here, it becomes the 3. If I turn this 2 dice this way, it becomes a 3-7 dice. If I have it this way, it becomes a 1-9 dice. Creation of the 7th gate. Would you like to see the 7th gate? I'm going to show you the 7th gate right now. Now, I don't like to show this because some people are going to be mad at me for showing this, but I have no choice but to show you. Now, I do not know what the truth is about the reality. It's right here. Here's your 5 octagon in the center. It's the heart of everything. But the 7th gate is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the center. 1, 2, see the long X over here? See this stretched out X here? See this stretched out X here? It's not the same as these 2 X's here. Then they put it on this angle. So when you go like this, 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not the way it was supposed to be done. So somehow, 7 and 5 and 57, okay, is the numbers to get out. Now, is this Magen David the real Magen David that we should have? Because I've designed a lot of these, and there's 2 of them together, 3 and 3, creation of 3 and 3, making a whole for a whole other world. Over here, you'll put a 4. Over here, you'll put a 6. Over here, you'll put a 4. Over here, you'll put a 6. But over here, you put a 7. And then over here, you put a 7. So 6 and 4 and 6 stay on the outside. 4 and 6 becomes 10. 10 into 0 becomes 6, so it becomes 7. So this X has an X over the 7, and this X has an X over the 7. And if you want to see how that works, it's a cycle of energy. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. When you put 2 7s on top of each other, it makes the hourglass, and then it makes the 8. 7 turns into 8. 7 turns into 8. 8 and 7 is 15 is 6. 8 and 7 is 15 is 6. 6, 5. 5, 6. 5 and 6 is 11. 5 times 6 is 30, equals to 41. Equals to the beginning of the Monopoly game. And this one equals to 41. Now you got time heaven. Here's your 7. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. This is how it's made. And there's a whole streak of these that go on. And I'm not sure where I am. I got them all over the place, eh? I'm not sure. Here's part of it. Now I'm trying to see where the other part of it is. Here. This here. This is Mark Rodin 7. Okay, and what happens here, if you turn it upside down, take a look. 7, and the other half is an F. Upside down. 7 and 6 is 13. 24 and 13 is 37. That's the number of the French roulette wheel. You put it down here, you end up going, if I can remember, how does this work again? Start here. Here, I guess it's here. 1. Where does it start? Here or here? Anyways, one of these things will have a transition of 1, 3, and 1. You go 1, 3, skip, jump. 1, 3, skip, jump. Because you see the gap between here and here? You got to jump over to the next one. And then you got to jump over to the next one. You go 1, 2, 3, jump, 1, 2, 3, jump. And eventually you'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm not very happy with this video, but I'm trying to get back into it. You know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to do the piano. The 52 keys on the piano, and show you exactly how we come up with center C and how 3, 1, and 3 work. Raphael 7286. I'm hoping that this works. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to clean up my mess and no one will know. Oh, the other part, the last part I didn't show yet. This is not ready to do it. See the eye? Now look at the eye, okay? Where do you start? Here? 1, no. Start here. 1, 2, 3, leap. 1, 2, 3, leap. 1, 2, because this is in the middle of the field. This is your coin. It's the eye. Okay, so you have to go 1 from here, Where is it again? 1, 2, 3, leap. 1, 2, 3, leap. And you leap, and you count it like that because you're not actually counting the day. Anyways, it's all wrong, this video. I'm going to start over again and do something else. Thank you for watching.